From the district itself, we do have Superintendent Ed Fletcher. Good morning, Ed.
Good morning.
How are you, sir?
Doing well, thank you.
Good. You brought with you a couple of guests this morning. That includes Katy Morrison, who is the principal at Harding. Good morning, Katy.
Good morning.
Good to see you. How are you?
Great. How are you?
Good. And you have with you the president of the school board, your Board of Education, Mr. P.J. Brooks. Hi, P.J.
Good morning.
Good to see you all. And we've got some big news this morning, Ed.
Yes, absolutely. Last night, the Board of Education approved a contract for Mrs. Morrison to be an assistant superintendent next year and the year after, and then after that, replace me as superintendent because I will be retiring at that time. So we're very, very excited.
Okay, so your big announcement, you're retiring.
I'm retiring in 2 years. Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's been 14, and it'll be 16 total. So.
Okay, wonderful. And Katy Morrison, who's been in the district for quite some time also, congratulations.
Thanks, Vanessa.
Okay, Katy, tell people a little bit about yourself. Maybe they've only heard you a few times for, school spotlight, this and that. Tell people all about yourself.
So I've been at Monmouth-Roseville for 12 years. I'm finishing up my 19th year in education. I grew up in East Galesburg, Illinois, went to Knoxville High School, and then here came over to Monmouth College and graduated college from Monmouth College with an education degree. Started my teaching career in Bushnell Prairie City. Taught there for 7 years and then ventured up here as my husband, who I met at Monmouth College, also teaches for Monmouth-Roseville at the high school. So we kind of put down roots here. I taught second grade for 5 years at Harding Primary, and then I transitioned to the principalship. And so I'm finishing my 7th year as the principal at Harding Primary.
Okay, and congratulations, Assistant Superintendent for the next 2 years, and then the superintendent position after Ed's retirement in 2028, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. All right, Ed, what wisdom and words of advice did you have for Katy?
Oh, gosh, we talk a lot about different things. And, just be herself. Really, she's learned a little bit from me. She's learning a little bit from from the board members, but also just to be herself and have her own vision, have her own thoughts about how to move the district forward and do that. So it's really, I know it's kind of cliche to say it, but that's just how it has to be because she's not Ed Fletcher. She's not anybody but Katy Morrison.
Well, that's really good advice. And Katy, as you know, in the last 5 years, things have changed so rapidly, quickly, dramatically, and more change to come.
Absolutely. And as Mr. Fletcher said, I have to give him credit where credit is due. He's been a great mentor to me, and he's the one that kind of really nudged me and encouraged me, have you ever thought about being a superintendent? And I'll be honest, at first I was like, no. But as I, lived the administrator world a little bit more and worked beside him, I was intrigued about the next level. So, yes, education is always changing, even in my short time, as I say. It's changed drastically from my first year teaching. So I think that's one thing you can say about educators in general is just they're very flexible and they know how to pivot very quickly because every day's different, every hour's different, and so they're just very flexible.
Okay, and we'll continue to get to know you over the next couple of years. Sounds like you'll be joining us on some of these morning show updates.
Absolutely, she will.
Okay. Well, speaking of updates, let's turn to P.J. Brooks, who's the president of the Board of Education at Monmouth-Roseville District, District 238. P.J., what's on your mind this morning?
Well, we just, as the president and as the board, you get concerned when you have a guy come to you that's been with you for so long, and superintendent says, I'm going to hang it up. So you get a little nervous because who can we find? Who can try to replace such a great person? But after going through the process, after 2 years, we're sitting there talking it was a no-brainer. Katy will transition right into the spot, her leadership, her dedication to our district, to her students, to everybody. It was really an easy choice. Really, we're very happy, very ecstatic about her taking over. So I think it's going to be great. She'll just step right in. I think it'll flow so great. And a lot of districts get concerned about that when you get a new superintendent, what's going to happen. And our district's not going to have that problem.
That's right.
Katy's going to do a fantastic job, and we have a lot of confidence in her, or we wouldn't have chose her to be our next superintendent.
Well, she'll do a great job. I know Katy's been a part of so many events that we've done on air just in education and government to try to get funding. So we've had a chance to get to know Katy. And being a Razorback fan, she's going to knock it out of the park.
Well, we didn't hold that against her.
That probably helped her. I'm kidding. Katie, I'm very excited for you. This is wonderful. What's next for the principal position, Ed, at Harding?
Yeah, it's been posted. So we're currently taking applications, and we'll wait a little while to see how many we get, and then we'll start the interview process. And
Okay.
so it'll be the same process as we would normally use whenever we have someone leave. So hopefully, I don't know, hopefully before the April board meeting, but we'll see.
Okay. So those that are interested, please submit their applications and resumes and letters of recommendation
Yes,
now.
to me at efletcher@mr238.org.
Okay, wonderful. All right, let's talk about last night's Board of Education meeting. Ed, you want to start us off, and we'll go down the line and learn what happened?
Yeah, so we approved a drive-through lane at Lincoln. It's been on the cusp for a little while, but so there'll be some pretty drastic changes in the front of Lincoln. Some trees will come down. We're going to put some concrete drive in. We're really hoping that parents utilize that lane to pick up their children and don't park along 11th. It's such a safety issue, so we're really hoping that and more. There'll be more to come on that. We also approved a field trip to St. Louis for our high school ag program. Mrs. Russell is going to take some kids to St. Louis to the zoo and some of their vet tech students just to see. They used to go up north, and they want to go to a different spot this year. So it'll be a really cool opportunity for them to see, that world. Especially if you're in agriculture, that's you want to get different experiences.
Okay. What's next?
We talked in my report on the our Monmouth-Roseville Titan Polar Plunge team. They raised $6,150 for Titan Special Olympics athletes. They are still accepting donations, and we certainly want to be the top winner this year. There was one school ahead of us. I think it was Galesburg High School, and we certainly want to win that. So, the cool thing is that over the last 15 years, we've raised over $70,000 for Special Olympics. So that's really cool that Mrs. Russell does that, and she gets into that freezing cold water every single year. So kudos to her. At Harding Primary, we had some kids raise some money for the American Heart Association. They've raised $1,700. So
That's amazing.
yes, so we had the two top money winners were Isaac Soto and Liam Johnson. So kudos to those two young students for understanding what it's all about to, start giving back even at such a young age. That's a good opportunity for them. Wrestling at the junior high, we had 9 students qualify for sectionals. And the results of that is Tyler Armstrong took first place, Dot Thang, took second place, and Liam Elliott took fourth. So each of those kids will be participating at the state wrestling event March 13th and 14th in DeKalb. Junior high level, Nate Zinga qualified for the Spelling Bee Regional on March 21st in Moline. So spelling can be very challenging for people at times, and we have a young person that's going all the way to the regionals. So kudos to him. I talked to the board about 5 students who were nominated to go to the WIU Showcase of Bands, and that was Drew Carlson, Hannah Neubauer, Lila Neubauer, Caitlin Peel, and Angel Ruiz. So congratulations to them. Our high school speech season ended, and Drew Carlson and Olivia Rogers advanced to the finals in dramatic duet acting and finished in 4th, missing state by 1 place. So congratulations to them. And the last thing I updated the board on was Landon Peterson advanced to the straight wrestling finals. So congratulations to him. Just getting there is an accomplishment. So
Wow, you guys have had major success.
Yes.
This last week in the entire district. Plus,
Yes.
we were there, I should say, Parker and Sean, at the solo and ensemble. What an amazing accomplishment.
Yes, won that again. So we'll see what happens in Kewanee. I think on the 18th of April. I believe that's the next layer of the competition. So yes, I mean, you talk about all the things that go on in Monmouth-Roseville and the quality of students that we have and the staff that really guide them to achieve it at such a high level of success. So we're very, very lucky.
Okay. PJ, what's next for the Board of Education? What's on the horizon?
Well, I guess there's always something going on. And, of course, the biggest horizons, our biggest goal was getting our superintendent. Looking forward to whoever's going to be our next principal. There's not Ed, and Ed keeps me informed of everything that's going on.
Yeah.
And like you said, with the solo and ensemble, I was there Saturday too, and it was fantastic. And, of course, I might have told Mr. Ferry, just bring us a trophy back again,
Yeah.
So on the horizon, we just look forward to everything that's going on. Our district is thriving, as it always has. And as a board and as a parent that had kids come here, I couldn't be happier to be in a district that constantly brings all this great stuff to us. So we're always happy. There's always something down the road we don't see coming, but it's always to our benefit. So we're very happy about that.
Okay, PJ Brooks, Board of Education President at Monmouth-Roseville District 238. Katie, what do you see as the challenges and opportunities in the future for the Monmouth-Roseville School District?
Well, kind of just to echo what Mr. Brooks said is, Monmouth-Roseville Titan Nation is a wonderful place to be, and I just feel incredibly grateful, blessed to have the opportunity that, the board has granted me with. So I just want to keep Titan Nation moving forward and continue to make it the best place to be. Like I said, it's home to me. It's been home to me for the last 12 years. And so it's just a very special place. We have a lot of amazing students, very dedicated staff. So just continue to work alongside them and keep making Titan Nation excel.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you guys coming in this morning.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's and I appreciate everything that you guys do and keeping us informed. And I look forward to working with you even more, Katie.
Yes, thanks, Vanessa.
Okay, Ed, anything else this morning?
Nope, that's it. Thank you for everything. And well, I want to say thank you to our parents for always supporting the school district and being part of our success as well.
And Ed, real quick, because the next time I see you will be after Easter. What's break look like for Easter this year?
Gosh,
I believe it's April 2nd. We get out April 1st, I believe.
Yeah, so it'd be April 1st. We get out 2 o'clock. We're off the 2nd, 3rd, and the 6th.
So I thought it was a little extra this year, like a day extra. It seems like this year. So Thursday, Friday,
And Monday.
and that Monday.
Yep.
Okay. Happy Easter, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,